Welcome to This Week in Penn State Sports, where we'll take a look ahead and let you know about all of the Penn State action coming your way, as well as a few events that have already happened this past week. Earlier this week, the Penn State baseball team earned their 12th win of the season, their 5th in walk-off fashion. It was junior Bobby Jacobs who drew a bases-loaded walk to secure a 7-6 win over Bucknell at Medlar Field on Tuesday. Sophomore Joey DeBernardis threw a scoreless ninth, earning his first win of the season. Up next for the Lions is a 3-game home series versus Big Ten opponent Northwestern. The games begin at 6:35 on Friday, 2:05 on Saturday, and 1:05 on Sunday. For all your ticket and schedule information, be sure to check out gopsusports.com. After finishing second in the Big Ten championships last weekend, the number 14 women's gymnastics team will have to at least match that standing this weekend when they host one of the 4 regional qualifying meets for the NCAA championships. Coach Shepard and the Nittany Lions will open the 2010 regional championships on vault. Following a bye, the team will move to bars and then beam. After a bye in the 5th rotation, Penn State will close out the meet on floor. Also competing in this regional will be the number 1 seed Oklahoma Sooners, number 2 seed LSU Tigers, as well as Maryland, Ohio State, Pitt, and the University of New Hampshire. Action begins at 6 p.m. in Rec Hall. Complete event and ticket info can be found on the Regionals Championship page at gopsusports.com. On Tuesday at Nittany Lion Field, the Nittany Lion softball team split a doubleheader with Pittsburgh. They lost the opener 6-3 but came back strong in the nightcap. Led by another strong start from Lisa Akamine, who went the distance giving up just 1 run and striking out 9, the Nittany Lions were able to put together a strong offensive performance, overpowering the Panthers, winning 5-1. Sophomore Morgan Long had a solid 2-game set, going 3 for 4 with an RBI. Up next for Coach Petrini and the team is a trip to Madison, where they'll take on the Badgers in a 2-game set on Saturday and Sunday. Both games start at 2 p.m. After recording the second fastest times in the country in their respective events, both juniors Ryan Foster and Siobhan Greaves have been named Big Ten Athletes of the Week, announced by the Big Ten on Wednesday. On the men's side, 2-time All-American at the 800 meters, junior Ryan Foster finished second in the 1500 meters at the Florida Relays with a personal best 3:41.26, while on the women's side, it was a 5-time All-American and 8-time Big Ten championship, junior Siobhan Greaves taking second in the 100 meters. Greaves ran a career-low 23.07 in the 200 meters, good enough for second all-time in the PSU record books. The number 18 women's lacrosse team will host the number 1 ranked Northwestern at Jeffrey Field. The team will be looking for their first win against the 5-time reigning national champs since 2003 as they take the field on Sunday at noon. Coach Isidore and the team will head into Sunday's game with some momentum on their side as they return to Jeffrey Field fresh off a 14-13 victory over Lehigh recorded Wednesday night. And just an FYI, Sunday's game will be available via pay-per-view on the BigTenNetwork.com and will re-air on the Big Ten Network on Monday, April 12th at 8 p.m. For complete information, visit gopsusports.com. The men's tennis team is hosting Big Ten rival Michigan this weekend for 2 matches, with the first on Friday at 3 p.m. and the second on Sunday at 12 p.m. Coach Dobler and the team will look to record their second conference win of the season and improve on their overall 12-6 record. Congratulations to junior Gia Finelli, who earned the Big Ten Golfer of the Week honor following her performance at the Canes and Cardinal Classic, hosted by Miami on April 5th and 6th. This is Gia's first ever weekly honor. Penn State will continue play at the Lady Buckeye Spring Invitational, hosted by Ohio State, April 17th and 18th. Penn State football fans, don't forget you have the opportunity to vote for 5 former Penn State standouts to determine the NFL's 75 most valuable draft picks of all time. Quarterback Kerry Collins, linebacker Jack Ham, running backs Franco Harris and Lenny Moore, and guard Mike Munchak are the Nittany Lions chosen for consideration by NFL.com editors. You can place your vote at draftmvps.nfl.com through April 18th. The contest is being held in celebration of the 75th NFL Draft, which kicks off in primetime for the first time on Thursday, April 22nd. And the countdown to Blue and White Weekend continues with now just a little more than 2 weeks away. With something for everyone, Blue and White Weekend, presented by AAA, promises to be an event you won't want to miss. Check out the Blue and White page on gopsusports.com for a complete schedule covering the entire weekend. Look for the next edition of This Week in Penn State Sports early next week. We will recap all of the action that's taking place this weekend, including results from the NCAA Regionals at Rec Hall, baseball's 3-game homestand at Medlar Field, and a whole lot more. Thanks for joining us today. For GoPSUSports.com, I'm Jess Parness.